Truck stop financing. Everything investors need to know before applying for a commercial loan. And truck stops are among the most unique and resilient commercial real estate investments available today. And as freight traffic continues to grow across the United States, well positioned truck stops serve as a critical infrastructure for America's supply chain. So, whether you're purchasing an existing travel center or constructing a new facility, or refinancing an established operation, or expanding with additional amenities, obtaining the right financing is essential. And at CommLoan, we help commercial real estate investors and business owners access financing through a nationwide network of more than 700 lenders using our proprietary Cupid technology. We help identify lenders that match your property's characteristics and financing objectives. So, what is truck stop financing? Well, truck stop financing refers to commercial real estate loans that are used for properties that typically include diesel and gasoline fueling stations and convenience stores and truck parking and restaurants and fast food franchises and repair facilities and truck washes and showers and hotels or motels and scale facilities and fleet fueling. And because these properties often generate income from multiple business lines, lenders evaluate both the real estate and the operating business. So, what do lenders look for? Well, when underwriting truck stop loans, lenders commonly evaluate historical financial performance. So, most lenders are going to request 3 years of business tax returns and 3 years of operating statements and year-to-date financials and profit and loss statements, as well as balance sheets. And consistent revenue growth and stable cash flow significantly improve your financing options. So, debt service coverage ratio, or DSCR. And DSCR measures whether the property's income is going to support the loan payments. And most lenders prefer a minimum 1.25 DSCR or greater, which indicates strong operating margins and stable fuel sales and diversified revenue sources. But loan to value, or LTV. Typical leverage is going to include somewhere between 65 and 80%, and higher leverage for owner users using SBA financing, and lower leverage for special purpose properties. And business experience is another thing they look at. And lenders will favor borrowers with fuel retail experience and hospitality experience and truck stop management or multi-location ownership and a strong operational background. And experienced operators often receive more favorable terms. So, what are the available financing options? Well, there's conventional commercial loans, and these are ideal for stabilized truck stops. And typical features include competitive interest rates and fixed or variable interest rates, 20 to 25 year amortizations, 5 to 10 year loan terms. There's also SBA 7A loans, and these are excellent for owner-operated business, and benefits include up to 90% financing with longer repayment terms and lower equity requirements, and working capital can be included. There's also SBA 504 loans, and these are perfect for purchasing owner-occupied facilities with significant real estate. And the advantages include long-term fixed rates with low down payments, and you can include equipment financing and large loan sizes. But there's also bridge loans, and these are useful for when property improvements are needed or business needs to be turned around or acquisitions require fast closings. And you can always refinance before permanent financing. There's construction loans, and these are ideal when building new truck stops or travel centers or fuel stations or large parking expansions or adding a hotel or any sort of additional revenue that would improve financing. And lenders like diversified income. So some examples can include fuel sales and convenience store revenue and restaurant income and hotel income and truck parking fees and CAT scales and truck repair and maintenance services and laundry and showers and ATM income and rental income. And the more diversified the income stream, the more attractive the property is going to become to lenders. So here's some documentation that you'll need. You please prepare a personal financial statement and a schedule of real estate owned. Gather your business tax returns, your personal tax returns, a current rent roll if applicable, your operating statements, a purchase contract, a fuel sales report, environmental reports, property photos, and any organizational documents. And having complete documentation will speed your approval. So, some common financing challenges. Truck stop financing can become more complicated due to environmental concerns with underground fuel storage tanks, or when there's older fuel infrastructure, or there's declining fuel volumes, or there's deferred maintenance, or there's heavy competition, or there's limited operating history. And working with an experienced commercial mortgage advisor helps identify lenders that are comfortable with these issues. So why work with CommLoan? Well, every lender has different guidelines for fuel stations and travel centers and truck stops and mixed use operations and franchise locations. So instead of approaching lenders one by one, CommLoan's lender marketplace helps identify financing solutions that best fit your transaction. Whether you're purchasing your first truck stop or refinancing a multi-state portfolio, having access to hundreds of lenders can save you both time and money. So, final thoughts. Truck stops continue to play an essential role in America's transportation infrastructure. With strong freight demand and diversified revenue streams in strategic locations, these make many truck stop investments attractive to both investors as well as lenders. And understanding what lenders evaluate, from cash flow and DSCR to environmental reports and operational history, can dramatically improve your financing outcome. So if you're considering purchasing or refinancing or constructing or expanding a truck stop, working with an experienced commercial mortgage advisor can help you identify the financing structure that best aligns with your investment goals. And that is it for the day. Thank you for watching. You can visit my website, billrapp.commloan.com. You can start a pricing quote as well as schedule a consultation so we could have a conversation. Thank you for watching. Take care.